Minnesota Vikings, obviously they played earlier in this, like in the season, but I'm going to give you 3 ways of how the Giants can beat the Vikings in this second game here in this super wild card weekend. And number 1 is they have to limit the mistakes. Obviously that's pretty cut and dry, but they have to limit the mistakes, period. When the Giants have been really, really good this season, 0 turnovers, they've been a game managing team, running the ball, nickeling, diming down the field, and they don't let the big plays happen. They've been limiting the mistakes on the offense and defensive side of the ball, and that's how they can beat the Vikings. Number 2, getting ahead of myself, is they need to push the ball down the field. Now, when you limit the mistakes, pushing the ball down the field is kind of like a yin and yang. You want me to limit my mistakes, but then you also want me to pressure the ball down the field. Yes, I do. Because the Minnesota Vikings have the worst secondary in the NFL, in the playoffs. They have the worst secondary in the playoffs. It is what it is. You have to be able to attack the ball down the field once every other drive, right? Number 3. Another yin and yang is you need to sustain long drives. The Minnesota Vikings do have a pretty damn good offense. JJ, Kirk Cousins, Delvin Cook, those guys are very, very dangerous and very, very good when they're given the opportunity. So much like the Buffalo Bills, keep them off the field. But the Giants are successful when they sustain long drives, limit the mistakes, and they push the ball down the field. That is how they can beat the Minnesota Vikings.
Checking out that man-hour clip. If you're interested in the next video, click the link right here. Of course, subscribe right here. And always join us Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. East Coast time, right here where you're watching this clip. And as always, Man Hour Nation, rise up.